Your time with us this morning, and also for us to have this opportunity to share with you what we do in community care and how we continue to care for Singaporeans and seniors and clients, and importantly as well, going into the future, what we are doing to transform care is so important for all of us, and that is actually, to me, critical as well for us as a nation. As mentioned, my name is Kwan Chek. Most people call me Casey. I head the Agency for Integrated Care, which partners MOH Holding for Community Care Scholarship. For my part today, I just want to share, quite quickly, and we'll be happy to hear a question as well. What drives community care? Why is it so important? Who we partner with in terms of delivering community care, and also ensuring we can enable Singaporeans to live well and also age gracefully at home in the community. Then we'll talk a bit about my own reflection, having sort of engaged as well as partner our scholars on their development journey, be it during their studies as well as while they are actually contributing as part of the community care sector, in terms of what it takes, to be in community care and whether the scholarship is right for you. So again, thanks very much for your time, and really, really appreciate you hearing us and also considering whether community care scholarship is right for you. In my first part, I just want to highlight quite quickly what lies ahead, what challenges are we dealing with, and why is it so important for community care sector to be able to continue to grow, continue to contribute, continue to care for Singaporeans, and also be able to continue to care for our seniors and our clients. We do face key challenges now and into the future. And aging is one of these key challenges. Of course, now we are still dealing with the pandemic, hopefully moving into a COVID resilient stage. Nonetheless, the challenges of aging, the growing numbers of seniors that we have to look after, their frailty, the conditions, and as well as the care we need to deliver will be key challenges now and into the future for Singapore and countries and societies around the world. Our population in Singapore is aging. So, by 2030, if you look around in terms of your loved ones and your family, 1 in 5 of our Singaporeans will be 65 and above. And this also means that in terms of the care that's needed, what we actually need to provide will need to continue to grow as well. And in terms of numbers, it will reach 1 million by the time we come to 2030. At the same time, in terms of our workforce growth, it continues to slow, right? Because our fertility rate is low, and therefore we need to increasingly focus on attracting the talent and the manpower that we need in the community care sector, but also focusing on productivity, efficiency, the use of technology, but still ensuring we have the touch and the high touch that we need in terms of caring for others. We need to increasingly also focus on keeping our Singaporeans and seniors healthy. So you might have heard or read in the news or social media in terms of the focus of the Ministry of Health, which is going forward, helping to build a healthier Singapore. And that is our focus in terms of keeping our Singaporeans healthy as far as possible, helping them to be able to cope, manage if they do have chronic condition, which is increasingly prevalent one, among Singaporeans. Yesterday, I was just at the opening of the Ang Mo Kio Specialist Center by Tan Tock Seng Hospital. We do have office there for our Silver Generation office, and PM Lee also talked about the concern in terms of managing increasing prevalence of chronic condition, and that we really have to help to manage because it does impact on quality of life for all of us, and also in terms of the cost of managing the healthcare system, which is a concern, and we continue to focus our effort to ensure we will be able to deliver the quality of care as you expect, as you come to our community care as well as public healthcare institution. But at the same time, to make sure that we are able to manage the cost, overall cost, and keep it sustainable for Singapore going into the future. We do face growing needs and complexity in terms of growing and greater complexity in the needs of our seniors. And this is really in terms of growing frailty, the physical condition that they have to deal with, mental health conditions, dementia will become increasingly prevalent. And that is a key concern, of course, across all age group, but particularly for our seniors, where dementia actually is becoming more prevalent, and something we really need to also help our seniors to be able to manage. And it also means that, we need to provide more care and support services based on our outreach statistics, and I'll talk a bit about that later through our silver generation office. Around 10% of our seniors are what we call pre-frail or frail. So they have conditions, they maintain existence with activity of daily living increasingly going forward as well. So it is the case, these are the needs we need to be able to cater for and take care of going forward, and particularly at home in the community where the seniors are, because that's where they want to be. But apart from talking about needs, talking about concerns, talking about challenges of aging, right? We in AIC feel that it's extremely important as well, not just to focus on the needs and concerns, but to fulfill or to actually be able to understand and fulfill the aspirations of our senior. If you talk to your loved ones, you talk to your parents, you talk to your relatives, you talk to those who are in the face of their lives, I think they have aspirations, they have things that they want to continue to do. They want to be able to achieve and continue to be able to contribute and help others as well. Similarly, as you, our seniors will continues to also have aspirations. And so our aim is also to help them be able to meet their aspiration, be it in terms of keeping active, be with their loved ones, going to the nearby market, kopitiam or kopi, and continue to have what they love, and also continue to learn and help others, as our silver generation ambassador, the bottom right picture shows. So aging should be and is a positive force, and we need to continue to focus on fulfilling the aspiration of our senior. Could be something as basic as just being at home, being with their loved ones, and not necessarily just climbing Everest or other big aspirations like that, although there are seniors that aspire towards that as well. So aging needs to continue to be a focus and a positive force for Singapore going forward. And you may ask, so what is AIC, or the Agency for Integrated Care, doing to help to develop this sector that is so important for our seniors, our Singaporeans, and Singapore? In AIC, we do support the Ministry of Health very strongly. We are an agency under the Ministry of Health, fully funded by the ministry, to focus on delivery of care out in the community at home where our Singaporeans and seniors are. We do support MOH strategic shift in making sure that we're able to shift care out of the hospital to the community, which is one of the strategic shifts that MOH has been driving, because we recognize that Singaporeans who want to be at home in the community where they are, they need to continue to receive appropriate care. Secondly, moving beyond healthcare to health, and helping our Singaporeans to be able to lead healthy lives and to be active, to be healthy as long as possible. And that's what we all want. And lastly, to really move beyond quality to value. And that is the three strategic shift of what we call Beyond Healthcare 2020. And AIC, together with our community care partners, really play key roles here in be able to support the shift beyond hospital to community and beyond healthcare to health. And our Minister Ong Ye Kung, also spoke about this during the recent Committee of Supply debate. And what he has highlighted is really the shift towards a healthier SG strategy, keeping our Singaporeans healthy and being able to deliver care out to community at home where they are. And all of us play a critical role there, be it in terms of our clusters, our public healthcare clusters, the hospitals, the specialty centers, as well as our partners operating and running nursing homes, senior care centers, activity centers, home care, and preventive care out in the community at home. And so the shift is key for Singapore going forward, and we all play a critical role here. And so if you do join us, that's the exciting, and impactful role that you will play together with all of us. In AIC, we do have a vision of enabling and building a vibrant care that really empowers our people to live well and age gracefully. Our focus is across the age group, but in particular, we focus quite a bit on the seniors group because, the frailty as well as the need grows as we age as well. And so helping them to age gracefully is an important part and a critical part of what we do. And we do have a vision of helping to build Singapore as one of the best places to age in. We do so through two key thrusts as shown here. One, empowering seniors and clients. Later on, we'd love to hear your question. What do you mean by empowering? How do we empower our seniors and clients to be able to live and age well? And that's really critical in terms of the key operative word, empowering. Secondly, we work with our partners to transform the care community. And when I talk about the care community, I'm really referring to our key partners. And these are our partners operating, running, as well as engaging, caring for our seniors through the center-based services such as day hospice, dementia day care, social day care, and senior, and also day rehab, as well as senior care services, day care services. And later on, when you meet Anne is our physiotherapist from St. Luke's Eldercare, one of our key partners, operating center, home and center and residential care services. She actually looks after the day rehab services, and you can ask her more questions. We also, have partners operating home-based care, home personal care, home medical, home therapy, home hospice care as well. And these are important to be able to help clients who are more bed-bound and family may need certain support that's delivered out at home. And lastly, our partners operating residential-based care, such as community hospital, inpatient hospice, nursing home. Typically for our clients who requires more constant care, whether it's clinical or nursing care. And for community hospital, they actually help our patients and clients to be able to go through rehabilitation or to prepare them as they come out from an episode in the hospital to be able to get well again before they move back home. So later on, you will hear from Yi Heng, who is our senior medical social worker from St. Andrew's Community Hospital. He will share with you more about what they do. So our partnership with our community care partners are extremely important. They are our partners who deliver the care, ensure that the care is actually provided, making sure that our seniors, our clients, as well as residents are taken care of every single day. And particularly during this COVID-19 period, they've been working extremely hard. And it is very, very challenging, but I feel they have really played the pivotal role in terms of safeguarding and ensuring that our clients, our residents, as well as seniors stay healthy and stay well and together with their staff. So I thank them, I recognize them for the tremendous effort as part of Singapore, overcoming COVID-19. So as mentioned, in community care, we really look after the long-term care of our clients, our seniors, as well as our residents. We want to ensure that we provide a holistic care, including preventive care, and helping them really not just to recover, but to be able to lead the quality of the life that they would like to have. So, that's what we do in community care, and that plays the complementary role with our counterparts, right? Our comrades in the acute care sector, in the hospitals, in the specialty care, in the outpatient specialty clinic. And they provide the care to be able to, help our patients to recover, to get well, and typically addressing certain key issues that come up, right? Medically, clinically, during the episode. And both actually play a critical role. But for community care, we really focus on holistic care. And in my view, really be able to be with our clients and our senior through their life journey and aging with them, helping to care for them, living the quality of life that they want. We have done much during COVID-19, as mentioned, supporting the seniors, the sector. GPs have been in the front line as well. And so that will continue to be what we will do till we get into the endemic COVID resilience stage, which we all hope will be quite soon. But looking forward as well, just to highlight quite quickly in terms of what we hope to do. As mentioned, we really help to enable our clients and seniors to be able to be in the community at home, live the life that they would, as I mentioned, and empowering them. And what we want to do is to be able to help them to be in the community through this touch, hold, and help strategy, where we through our Silver Generation Ambassador Office, our volunteers reach out to our seniors at least once a year, systematically to be able to find out how they are, to find out their needs, and also proactive, be able to link up whether it's active aging programs, befriending programs, or care and support areas to be able to help them to stay at home, to be able to be cared for where they are. And when we identify actually the needs, we then work with our partners to be able to hold them in the community. And where there's a need in terms of the care and support areas, we work with our partners, including St. Andrews and St. Luke's, to be able to provide the care and support out to them at home in the community where they are. So we do, work very hard to make sure we can deliver the community care, not just of the present, but of the future, and through our touch whole help strategy, be able to do so. So you can see the map on the right, which is through our outreach effort through via our Silver Generation Ambassadors, where we are able to then identify where our seniors are, what status that they are in terms of their health, financial, social, and family support, and be able to then proactively not just link them up with services and programs, but also develop the services and program together with our partner proactively to meet the needs where there might be higher numbers of seniors that need those help. So this is to us really important, because at the end we want to build the communities of care that really wraps around the care for our seniors and our clients at home where they are, and together with our partners. And these partners includes those that are in the community care sector, in the primary care, as well as within our public health care clusters. And this is what we call the communities of care out at the local community level, really be able to empower our seniors, our clients to live well and age gracefully. And we, through this, be able to contribute to the healthy SG for every Singaporean. So in my last part, I would like to at least share a bit in terms of why would you join us in community care? Because I spoke quite a bit about what are the challenges we deal with, the aspiration of our seniors. I talk about what we do and focus on together with our community care partners. So going ahead, if you think about which scholarships you would like to, pursue, but more importantly, which future will be right for you. And there are many options, for you to consider. I'd like you to consider these factors, which I feel is important as you consider whether you should join community care. So don't just think about it as a scholarship. As I always say, scholarship is important, but the scholarship is the pathway for you to be able to pursue the future with a purpose of work as well as life that hopefully will resonate with you, over the longer term. So, do consider why would you join community care rather than the scholarship. You should join us if you feel you want to help us to shape how we're able to enable Singaporeans to be able to live and age well, in Singapore, at home, in the community where they are. And if you talk to your parents, I'm sure, they'll share with you what they would like as they age, to be with you, to be at home, to continue to do what they love. If you want to be part of the growing pool of talent that we need, and in community care, we continue to grow because the need, as well as the seniors, the group of seniors, as well as clients, will continue to grow going forward. Well, what we call an evergreen sector. We continue to need more talent like yourself to join us, to be able to shape the future, to be able to care for our seniors. And lastly, if you do feel, the purpose of caring for, supporting, as well as empowering our seniors to live and age well is what resonates with you. And that is really, really important. So are you the one that we're looking for? Again, as I've shared, if you do feel that you have a purpose, if you have this desire, we want to help others. You want to be part of our sector, which is evergreen and growing, but also one that's able to really impact on others holistically and to be able to shape the future. We do provide various professional personal development areas as well. And that is something that we feel will be able to help you to achieve your potential as you join and grow and age with the sector. So thank you so much, for, hearing in terms of what I have to share about community care, about what we do, our purpose of work, and why you will consider joining us on this journey ahead. But it is about helping our Singaporeans and our senior live well, age gracefully. It is also about building Singapore as one of the best places to age in. Thank you so much and look forward to your questions.